Welcome to 5-Minute Chapters, the podcast where we summarize important writings on education and learning. I'm your host, Daniel Bowe, and in today's episode, we'll be diving into Chapter 5 of John Hattie's Visible Learning from 2008. This chapter explores the significant influence of the home environment on student achievement. It's a topic of great relevance for K-12 teachers and administrators, as understanding the impact of parental involvement and resources can help us create effective strategies to support our students. So let's jump right in. In this chapter, Hattie highlights the importance of socioeconomic status, SES, in relation to student achievement. SES refers to an individual's or family's relative position in the social hierarchy and is directly related to the resources available in the home. For instance, parental income, education, and occupation serve as key indicators of SES. Research based on 499 studies reveals that SES has a notable influence on student achievement, with overall effect size, D, of 0.57. This finding emphasizes the significance of considering socioeconomic factors in our understanding of student success. One of the key factors within the home environment is the level of parental aspirations and expectations. Hattie highlights that parents have a major impact on their children's educational achievement through the encouragement and expectations they transmit. It's fascinating to note that parental aspirations and expectations exhibit the strongest relationship with achievement, with an effect size of 0.80. When parents hold high aspirations for their children, it positively impacts their academic success. These findings underscore the importance of fostering a partnership between schools and parents, where expectations can be appropriately high and challenging, ultimately leading to exceptional outcomes for our students. Effective communication between parents and children regarding school-related matters is another crucial element in the home environment. Hattie's research reveals that communication plays a significant role in student achievement, with a moderate effect size of 0.38. Engaging in conversations about homework, showing interest in schoolwork, assisting with assignments, and discussing school progress can have a positive influence on academic success. As educators, we can encourage parents to actively participate in their child's educational journey by fostering open lines of communication, allowing us to work together for the benefit of the student. While communication is vital, Hattie also highlights the role of parental home supervision. This includes setting rules for activities like watching television and creating an environment that's conducive to studying. It's interesting to note that parental home supervision has a weaker effect on achievement compared to aspirations and communication, with an effect size of 0.18. While still important, it reminds us that the overall impact of the home environment extends beyond simply establishing rules. As educators, we should strive to collaborate with parents to create a supportive home atmosphere that promotes learning and encourages students to reach their full potential. Within the home environment, family structure and overall conditions also play a role in student achievement. Hattie's research suggests that the presence of a father in the family has small effects on achievement, and children with divorced parents may experience slightly lower academic outcomes, though not significantly. Additionally, it's intriguing to learn that non-adopted children tend to have higher academic achievement compared to their adopted siblings. These findings prompt us to consider the diverse factors that can influence student success, including the unique dynamics within each student's family environment. The influence of socioeconomic resources becomes particularly impactful during the preschool and early schooling years. Hattie highlights an eye-opening study by Hart and Risley from 1995 that demonstrates a significant difference in the language exposure between lower and higher SES groups at the start of school. On average, children from lower SES groups have heard about 2.5 million words, while their higher SES peers have heard about 4.5 million words. The disparity in language exposure showcases the challenges some students face when they enter the schooling process. It emphasizes the need for us to recognize and address the inequalities that exist, ensuring that all students have access to the resources and support they require. When examining the relationship between SES and academic achievement, it's crucial to consider the unit of analysis. Hattie emphasizes the distinction between socioeconomic status of the school and that of the individual student. Aggregate effects at the school level, D equals 0.73, may differ from effects at the individual student level, D equals 0.55. It's also interesting to note that the perspective of the students versus parents regarding SES can influence the perceived effects. Students' perception of SES, D equals 0.38, might reflect less inequality compared to parents' perspective, D equals 0.76. These insights remind us to adopt a nuanced understanding of how SES impacts student achievement. In this chapter, Hattie also explores the effects of home visits by school staff. These visits serve not only to enhance school achievement, but also to support child development and improve socio-emotional outcomes. Home visits have been found to reduce child abuse and nurture positive outcomes for students. Hattie shares research conducted by Sweet and Applebaum from 2004 that indicates a moderate effect size of 0.18 on cognitive outcomes and a smaller effect size of 0.10 on socio-emotional outcomes. These findings highlight the potential power of building strong home-school partnerships through personalized interaction and support. Home visits can have particularly significant effects on learning disabled students. Research by Black, 1991, shows that these visits offer information, enhance parental coping, and promote student development. On average, there were 36 two-hour visits over a year, resulting in improved cognitive outcomes, D equals 0.39, developmental outcomes, D equals 0.13, and socio-behavioral outcomes, D equals 1.01. These outcomes can be attributed to the combined effects of parenting and parental social functioning. Understanding the impact of home visits on learning disabled students allows us to tailor our support strategies to meet the unique needs of these learners. To wrap up our discussion, we've explored the significant impact of the home environment on student achievement. We've learned that parental aspirations and expectations have the strongest relationship with achievement, while effective communication and parental home supervision also play crucial roles. Socioeconomic resources have a more pronounced influence during the preschool and early schooling years, emphasizing the need for equitable support. Home visits can be a powerful tool for enhancing school achievement and nurturing positive outcomes. By working in partnership with parents, we can bridge the gap between home and school environments, ensuring that our students thrive in an environment of high expectations and consistent support. That's all for today's episode of 5-Minute Chapters. We hope this summary of John Hattie's Visible Learning, Chapter 5, has provided you with valuable insights into the impact of home environment on student achievement. Join us in the next episode as we explore Chapter 6, where we'll delve into another important aspect of education. Remember, by understanding the influence of various factors of learning, we can strive to create an inclusive and empowering educational experience for all students. Until next time, I'm Daniel Bowe signing off, and remember, 5-Minute Chapters, because sometimes even teachers need Cliff Notes.